Another way that we can express our appreciation for what God has done is to actually, give a testimony, share with somebody. Matter of fact, it's vital that people hear about. One of the things that the scripture talks about is how, in some instances, people were healed or received a miracle and they were less than appreciative. So that teaching is placed in scripture to warn us against not being appreciative, not sharing or a testimony or talking about how God stepped in. We want to make sure we give God the credit for the blessings in our lives. So yeah, tell family members, friends, co-workers, let them know how God is working. I mean, sometimes we have to be measured in terms of we don't want to bombard the unbeliever, especially if it's somebody that we're trying to recruit into the faith with, giving they need to see God in us more so than us just bombarding them with what God is doing. When they see God in us, and God's going to lend an opportunity for them to maybe ask us a question where we can share our faith, and give God credit. But we also want to make sure that it doesn't sound like bragging. I'm more spiritual than you. You are. I'm more spiritual than you. We don't want that kind of scenario where it becomes so braggadocious until it can turn people off from the faith to say, oh, they're just a holy roller, got a whole lot of jargon going on, and they really overusing and overemphasizing. No, but it's important that we share it. And it definitely builds up the believer, and it will build up the unbeliever as well. I mean, think about what happened in terms of Jesus gaining validity in the world. Part of it was people seeing and hearing about the miracles, the signs, the wonders, and hearing these testimonies affected the world. And they still affect the world through the Old and New Testament, through Christians who share about how God is working in their lives through hearing and answering prayer. So yeah, that's a vital part of us continuing the Christian witness, is to share our faith and to share what God has done.